So we can finally get out of the office, and I want to talk about a few new lures. The first one I want to talk about is the Livingston Primetyme SQ 2.0. Now today I'm throwing the Livingston Primetyme. I'm throwing this on a 7-foot medium moderate with a 7-to-1 reel on 12-pound fluorocarbon. I'm using all that because I use my square bills a little faster. You know, I like to be able to cover water with my square bills. Usually it's a shallow water technique. And like I said, this thing dives pretty well. I've been pretty impressed with how deep this is actually going, especially on 12-pound line. You know, I wouldn't hesitate to venture to say this is getting down, let's see. Oh, probably call it 5 feet or so, right? A 7-foot rod, about 5 feet down. Rod tip was touching the water. Line went essentially really tight. I couldn't see the bait. This is pretty clear water. I mean, 4 feet or so, so I couldn't see it in 4 feet. And it's chartreuse blueback, so the thing is freaking obnoxious in color. But this is the bait, guys. You know, like Livingston, I can't touch this thing without getting hooked. So the thing with Livingston is, of course, they have, you know, their sound technology, and that's their big key on this bait. That being said, the wobble on this isn't too bad. I'll throw it next to the boat. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's got a pretty nice wobble to it. Nothing too crazy. Pretty standard wobble. You know, like a KV 2.5. You know, which, you know, it's not a bad bait by any means. That's a great bait. And having something with that action, with the added sound benefit, you know, you might be onto something. As you guys saw, those hooks are crazy sharp. So that's not an issue. So far, I've been bombing this thing out there. It throws pretty well. It's a pretty standard design, nothing crazy to it. Circuit board bill, nice black nickel hooks. I'm not a big fan of the long shank hooks. You know, I would prefer some EWGs on there, but you can switch that out pretty easily. Another big thing that I'm kind of keen on myself is having this front line tie turned. You know, I prefer that front line tie to be sideways, so you get a little bigger hooks on there. But you can kind of see here that the hooks don't actually touch. So maybe you can go up an extra size. Man, got me again. You go up an extra size and not worry about it. But like you guys see, these hooks are sticky sharp, so you know they're evidently not too bad of a hook. Yeah, this thing dives, I mean, just immediately to its depth. You're here in the cold water, they're not really floating up very fast. That being said, once you get that that warmer water in the summer months, this thing will probably float up decently well. You know, we have different water densities and all that kind of good jazz. But it floats up, I mean, pretty nicely right now, so it gives me hope that's going to be a pretty high float bait. What that'll let me do is let me fish grass and let me fish wood a lot more effectively than I can with a slow rise crankbait. To sum it up though, guys, I'm pretty impressed with this bait. I'm pretty impressed with the Primetyme, pretty impressed with Livingston overall. You know, haven't really had any duds. That being said, we're going to throw some weird stuff probably later on today. I'll get a couple more reviews out for you guys in the next coming weeks. But if you guys want to keep following us, please subscribe, please like the video. I'll have links for all the stuff I'm using today in the description down below. You know, leave a comment, guys. I want to know what crankbaits you guys are throwing, what you guys think about the Livingston products, what you think about the Primetyme. I mean, the colors on it are pretty damn sexy, and I'm pretty impressed. Yeah, if you guys want to check these out for yourself, I'll have a link in the description down below. As always, guys, have a good one, and good luck on the water.